Well, Justin has spent years building his online community, sharing his knowledge of wheelchairs. It's his passion and it helps so many. But overnight, his social media page has disappeared and tech giant Meta won't tell him why.
What happens is that people put the small strap.
This was something I've built all on my own. I'm a one-man band, and to have it taken away is just, yeah, terrible.
Meta is not a company that has great customer service. In fact, I don't really believe they have any customer service.
Occupational therapist Justin has spent 2 years building his online presence as WheelieWorks,
Which is purely about wheelchair education for occupational therapists and wheelchair users about their options, knowing how to script a wheelchair, some tips and tricks that I've learnt along the way, and just trying to share whatever knowledge I have to the rest of the world.
Mid-wheel drives and front-wheel drives.
What began as a passion project now helps support Justin financially, and he says it's the most rewarding job he's ever had.
To see that people who are struggling in one way and to really have a really good impact on their ability to perform whatever task they need to do, to be out and about. Even if someone's got a really significant disability, if they're only able to move their hand a little bit or move their head, we can still give them some level of independence.
But 3 weeks ago, Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, unexpectedly disabled Justin's social media accounts.
They just said you've had activity relating to dangerous individuals or organisations. Now I thought, that's clearly not me. It's clearly a mistake. I'll hit the appeal.
Meta rejected Justin's appeal, saying the final determination cannot be reversed and the case is permanently closed.
Did you post anything offensive or dangerous?
Not at all. I have never posted anything controversial, political, dangerous, offensive.
I work with wheelchairs every day.
This is obviously your YouTube channel, which is still up. What
Yes.
sort of content do you post?
Yeah, anything that people are asking, I'm trying to give them the answers for it.
I'd love to have a look at Spider-Man wheelchair.
Spider-Man wheelchair, yeah. So part of what I do is delivery of wheelchairs, and I always try to make my wheelchairs really bespoke to the client. So this is one child that I saw who was a twin, him and his brother love Spider-Man, and so I figured I would dress up as Spider-Man, get his chair looking all Spider-Man, and make that delivery process a bit more fun.
There's certainly nothing dangerous or offensive about this post,
No,
is it? It's
absolutely.
lovely and it's heartwarming.
There's really only 2 reasons Meta will make a change like this. One of them is a lot of people have reported it for some sort of harmful or irresponsible activity, or their own computer detection systems have thought the same things.
Tech expert Trevor Long.
In reality, I've seen so many cases where it is just very hard to understand why they've made these decisions. So I think too often it's down to automated systems assuming that something is a problem when in fact there was nothing wrong at all.
Now this is how you set up a wheelchair.
Unfortunately, once it's gone, it's likely gone forever, says Trevor.
We have to remember that social media isn't just a fad. It's a shopping centre in some cases. It's a street front. It's how people communicate with their customers. So there are people who lose money because their businesses rely on social media.
How does this ordeal impact you financially?
So all the content that I have is free to air for everybody to view. Anyone can have it, but if people are needing extra levels of help, then I can support them more one-on-one. And that was a great part to support my family.
What sort of response did you get from clients?
When I went down, I didn't realise how many people truly it impacted. It was a really big balance of feeling completely unjust that someone's taken something away from me to an overwhelming amount of support.
It's too little too late for Justin, but Trevor has important advice for all social media users.
If you rely on these services for your business, you should pay for their subscription services. So in Meta's account, they have a thing called Meta Verified, which is a monthly cost, but it does mean that you've got a much better chance of getting your account back and getting customer service.
I am not a dangerous individual. I haven't posted anything dangerous. I haven't said anything dangerous. It's a page about education, love, joy, all these great things.
We've been in touch with Meta, asking the questions Justin couldn't get answered. It seems a technical error was to blame, and thankfully, his social media accounts have now been restored. So much for customer service, though.